So we're going to end class with a classic foot massage as we read about bear energy. So just rotate each toe a few times in each direction. Pull the toe away from the foot. Again, anytime you do a twist, it helps you to squeeze that energy up into your bloom. And then rotate the whole ankle. And then pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. And then rub between your toes. And then find a point on the bottom of the foot and hold that for 20 seconds. Bear, awakening the power of the unconscious. That's interesting because it's like kidney energy is not, it's like all the way below. And the cycle of power in spring and summer. So there we go. Actually, in Chinese medicine, it's winter because it's water energy. The bear is a powerful symbol and image in both myth and lore. Stories abound of individuals turned into bears, bears into humans, and bears as gods. It has stirred imagination so much that even a constellation was named for it, Ursus Major, the Great Bear. 7 stars of this constellation are probably the most easily recognized in the Northern Hemisphere. These 7 stars form the Big Dipper, and they have links to the 7 great rays of light of the divine. Find another point on the foot. Hold that for 20 seconds. The bear has lunar symbology as well, giving it ties to the subconscious and even unconscious mind. It was an animal associated with the goddess Diana, a goddess of the moon. It is also a symbol for alchemy, the negrito of prime matter. It relates to all initial stages and primal instincts. So let's massage the ankle now. And let's tap around the foot. Hello, foot. And we're going to find the point on the inside of the knee and hold that for 20 seconds. Like birds, the bear is often considered among Native American people as kin to humans because, like birds, it can stand and walk upon 2 legs. For many, the bear and the wolf are the last true symbols of the primal natural world, and many ecologists believe that how humans respond and protect their lands and their future will be the most honest depiction of how serious humanity is about preservation of our environment and the natural resources within it. So that's cool. It's a symbol of preservation of our environment and the natural resources. That's a pretty good symbol. Smell a bear, honey. All right, so now on the outside of the leg, about 4 fingers above, you're gonna hold that point for about 20 seconds, like a gentle little massage and pressure, just enough pressure so you feel like a tinge of like, okay, yeah, I am opening the flow. I'm opening that door. I'm opening that window. It's like it sticks a little bit, but you're like, okay, it's open now. That's like giving it enough pressure, like pushing through the stick. 10 more seconds. All right, tap up and down. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever you are. Tap, 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 tap. Get in those inner thighs, lymph node areas. Get it flowing and brush, brush, brush. Good. And let's add the outside under the knee point as well, that gallbladder point, the life energy point. Ow! Yeah, there. Open that door. Oh, that was sticky. 10 more seconds. Other side, please, beautiful people. Angels, rotate each toe a few times in each direction. Pull the toe away from the foot. And rotate the ankle. And pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. Tap. All right, now find a point and hold that for 20 seconds, anywhere on your foot. So hold that point and I'll read a little bit more. The bear is the largest of the carnivores. I thought it ate berries, but it will eat almost anything. It is omnivorous, eating both plants, fruits, and meat. It actually eats less meat than many smaller carnivores, such as the fox. Okay, so that's why we thought that. Contrary to popular belief, bears do not truly hibernate. That's interesting. They do live to a great degree on their stored up fat. The body temperature will drop a little around 13 degrees, and the breathing rate can be cut in half. Okay. Well, that's, like symbolic also, like we should really use what we got in storage, right? The depth of their sleep depends greatly upon the amount of fat stored. This reflects the bear's ability to teach those with it as a totem how to go within to find the resources necessary for survival. So, what it talks about when it's talking about a totem, when you read this book by Ted Andrews, is that if you know that you are really akin with one of the animal symbologies in this book, it means that you want to pay attention a little bit more to the medicine and work with it a little bit more. So if bear is your totem, it's really important to go within to find the resources necessary for survival. It's like you really have an inner intuition that you need to pay attention to more so than outward stimuli. The bear can teach you to draw upon all of your inner stores of energy and essence, even those which have never been tapped or accessed. Wow. Okay, find another point on the foot, anywhere on the foot. It could be on the top or the bottom of your foot. So meditating and working with the bear will help you to go within your soul's den, your inner sanctum, to find your answers, within. During the winter sleep, the black bear's kidneys shut down completely, and scientists are studying this activity, hoping it will provide clues to more successful kidney transplants. Physicians would love to find a way to duplicate this in humans so that diseased kidneys would have time to heal. This is part of what bear medicine is about. That reminds me of like my ginger plant, which died during the winter, but I decided to keep the ginger roots. I'm like, well, maybe the roots didn't die.
I said, don't fret, don't frown, we'll turn this cold around.
And sure enough, they just sprouted a couple of days ago, and I'm going to get ginger flowers again. So it's like your kidneys, they're there for us.
Just remember these 5 ingredients to kill your misery. Dill, onion, carrot, celery, parsley.
The kidneys serve a vital function in the body, excreting urine and also filtering the blood plasma. So that is really cool that Native American medicine and Chinese medicine both connect the bears with the kidneys because of the bear's like superpowers in slowing down its kidneys and still functioning. All right, just hold that point there and move up on the leg with our acupressure here. We are going to first massage the ankle a little bit and then tap the bottom of the feet. Tap, 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 tap. And then we are going to tap the legs up and down, and we are going to find the point below the knee on the inside of the leg, about 2, 3, or 4 fingers down, and you're going to massage that. And you're going to feel like you want to open that window or that door in your house to get some fresh air in, and you want to press hard enough so that like that stick on the window like opens up. Like it might be sticky because you haven't opened it in a while. That's kind of a similar feeling. And you're going to prop it open and get that chi flowing in the leg. And then breathe into it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 10, 20 seconds or so. And tap. And then on the outside of the leg, you're going to find that acupressure point above the knee, 4 or 5 fingers, as I read more about the bear. Okay. The kidneys serve a vital function in the body, excreting urine. And again, this is this book, Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. There, I'll just hold it like that so you can see it. And also filtering the blood plasma. The kidneys filter the blood plasma, like we talked about earlier in class. Metaphysically, the kidneys are symbols of discernment and discrimination. If bear has shown up in your life, ask yourself some important questions. Is your judgment off? How about those around you? Are you not recognizing what is beneficial in your life? Are you not seeing the core of good deep within all situations? Are you being too critical of yourself or others? Are you wearing rose-colored glasses? Your life is like a tapestry. We go walk through wild grasses. We don't need rose-colored glasses. Ugh. Bear medicine can teach you to go deep within so that you can make your choices and decisions from a position of power. All bears are astonishingly swift. The black bear and grizzly can reach running speeds of 35 to 40 miles an hour for short distances. All bears, including the polar bear, can climb. Only the size of the tree will discourage the climbing. Bears are often associated with trees. Nature programs love to photograph bear cubs. Oh, wait. Nature programs love. I thought it was like nature programs the bears. I'm like, what the heck? Nature programs love to photograph bear cubs high up in trees or adults scratching themselves against them. There are even bear trees, trees marked with claws, as signposts along the well-worn and traveled path of a particular bear. The tree is a powerful and ancient symbol, just like the bear. It is a natural antenna linking the heavens and the earth. We need our trees. They're antennas. That's another argument for trees. Different trees do have different meanings, as was discussed briefly in an earlier part of this text. But in general, it represents knowledge. It is a symbol of fertility of things that grow. Wesley's in the house. As Bear teaches you to go in and awaken the potentials inherent, the tree serves as a reminder that we must bring what we awaken out into the world and apply it, make our marks with it. Anyone with a bear totem should keep the cub in themselves alive and occasionally climb trees, if only to get a clear perspective. I love how this all ties in together. Thank you for the rose, Patrick. Yeah, there's one more page, y'all. I love this. This is one of my favorite classes ever because everything just got interconnected. Did you see that? Because we talked about when we were doing the muscle tension change form movement, we talked about bringing that energy up and being able to share that perspective with the world. And so I'm going to read this part again. Oh, I just love it. As a reminder, we must bring what we awaken out into the world and apply it. So you might have these meditations and these feelings and the intuitive gifts, like a song might come to you, a painting might come to you. And if you don't have the motivation to share it with the world, you can use that bear medicine as a reminder that we must bring what we awaken out into the world and apply it and make our marks with it, like the bears mark trees. And if we need to, we can climb trees. Okay, so for the remainder of the reading, why don't we do the grounding mudra, which is the thumb connected to the pinky and the ring. And just notice your breath, notice your heartbeats, and just go within as I finish reading you this from Animal Speak, one of my favorite books. For those with a bear as a totem, it is important not to hide away and to try to hibernate all year round. You must come out of the den.
But it's so nice and cozy in here.
This is even reflected in the birthing process of bears. Female bears give birth during their heavy sleep, semi-hibernation stages. That's crazy. Usually 2 cubs are born, sometimes 3. They are born helpless and semi-conscious. The cubs nurse in the safety and warmth of the den throughout the winter. As spring approaches, the mother and her cubs will emerge. The cubs will have become strong enough to follow their mother. This is tremendously significant for those working with a bear totem. It often reflects a need to go deep within yourself, to have periods in your life when you can be more reclusive. During these times, you will be able to go within yourself and even give birth to 2 or 3 ideas or projects. I need this on the daily, y'all. They can be nursed through the winter, and then as spring approaches, emerge with your babies to help them grow. This is why I think walks are so important, especially morning walks. Like when I go for morning walks, I will get so much clarity as far as the different videos I need to edit that day. You know, listening to the news helps, right? To know what everyone else is kind of talking about and what you might need to share. But I think it's even more important to listen to what's new within your soul, because you have unique messages to share with the world every single day. And it's hard to get that clarity unless you like go for a walk and go inside yourself. Those who have a bear as a totem will find the cycle of semi-hibernation and reclusiveness during the winter very natural. They will also find that with the spring will come opportunities to act more assertively in regard to that which has been nursed through the winter months. Bear people should be patient, though, as the cubs will usually stay with the mother for up to 2 years. This can reflect that those projects that you nursed may not come to full fruition until the second year of the cycle. I heard it takes 5 years once you start a business for things to get real fertile. Although distantly related to the dog, the bear is a closer relative to the raccoon. There are a variety of bears. The most common bear is the black bear. This is a kind of misnomer, as not all black bears are black. They can be brown, cinnamon, and various combinations. I like that they call it cinnamon. They are very playful, both as adults and young cubs. This is a reminder for those with this bear as a totem to be playful. The largest bear is the Alaska brown bear, a relative of the grizzly. The brown bear is relatively solitary. The grizzly has long been known for its strength and ferocity. Although it can be quite fierce, it is not naturally aggressive. By far, the most outstanding hunter of the bear family is the polar bear. This white bear has no fear. It is the most carnivorous and aggressive of all the bears. It is at the top of the food chain and has no enemy other than humans. It feeds to a great degree on seals, and those with this totem should study the qualities of the seal as well. All bears have a great fondness for honey. Oh, we're ending with honey! Like mellow bear honey. This is so cool. This is the very last paragraph. Honey is the natural sweetness of life. It is usually found in the hives, located in trees, again, reflecting a connection between bears and trees. It is a reminder for those with this totem to go within to awaken the power, but only by bringing it out into the open and applying it will the honey of life be tasted. I'll say that one more time. It is a reminder to go within, to awaken the power, but realizing once it's awakened that only bringing it out into the open and applying it will allow others to taste this honey of life and allow you to taste the honey of life. And I think we all do this. We're scared to take that last step. We're almost embarrassed sometimes. Every time I write a song, I'm like, do I really want to share this with the world? But it's sharing it with the world that is licking that honey, that is tasting that honey. You know, it feels like so good without even sharing it to the world. But going that extra step is really important. So I hope this was an inspiring class for you. I know it was inspiring for me. I feel like everything is symbolic and metaphorical, and we're all interconnected in this magical world. And please give this a thumbs up if you like this class. Anything else you bears need today? I will just admit at the end of class that I am a huge addict of gummy bears, and I'm really proud of myself actually for resisting it at the store last night, because I don't need all that. Now, I was not going to get like the high fructose corn syrup, but they have organic gummy bears now, which are really hard to resist. Y'all, don't forget, taste that honey. Thanks so much for hanging out. Lots of love to y'all on this beautiful day.